And good evening. We're glad that you're spending part of your night with us. I'm Tim Seaman.
And I'm Bridget Bennett. Congress will formally begin an impeachment inquiry as the president agrees to release the transcript of his call with the president of Ukraine.
President Trump says his call to the president was friendly and appropriate. ABC's Mona Kosarabdi tonight reports from Washington, and our top story at 10.
New tonight, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi calling for impeachment.
The actions taken to date by the president have seriously violated the Constitution. Therefore, today, I'm announcing the House of Representatives moving forward with an official impeachment inquiry.
Pelosi, who previously said the move would be too divisive, now on board following new reports about the president's controversial July 25th call with Ukraine's president, in which he encouraged the country's leader to investigate former Vice President Joe Biden.
What Joe Biden did for his son, that's something they should be looking at.
According to the Washington Post, days before that call, Trump ordered $400 million in military aid withheld from Ukraine. President Trump confirmed he did withhold funds, but says it was because Europe wasn't contributing enough.
And by the way, we paid that money. But I always ask, why aren't other countries, in Europe especially, putting up money for Ukraine?
Then today, Trump taking to Twitter to announce he has, quote, authorized the release tomorrow of the complete, fully declassified and unredacted transcript of my phone conversation with President Zelensky of Ukraine. For many Democrats, the revelations about the call and the whistleblower complaint was a tipping point. Over the last 24 hours, a wave of party members have come out in support of launching a formal inquiry against President Trump.
I truly believe the time to begin impeachment proceedings against this president has come.
President Trump and the House top Republican Kevin McCarthy accusing Democrats of playing politics with the impeachment inquiry.
Our job is to legislate, not to continue to investigate something in the back when you cannot find any reason to impeach this president.
It's a witch hunt. I'm leading in the polls. They have no idea how they stopped me.
Also new tonight, the entire U.S. Senate has passed a non-binding resolution calling on the Trump administration to release the secret whistleblower complaint to congressional intelligence committees. Mona Kosarabdi, ABC News, Washington.
Meanwhile, Iowa lawmakers are weighing in on the announcement to begin that inquiry, including Representative Steve King, who released a YouTube video with his reaction. The congressman saying that he's ashamed of his fellow lawmakers with that announcement.
This is an appalling violation of the patriotism that should come from all of us. Each one of them took an oath of office too, and they are violating it if they think that this is a lineup of impeachable offenses.
King went on to say that Americans should wait until the transcript of that call between those two presidents is released before anyone makes judgment.